This is Tammi Bradford at the Scivation booth here at the 2013 Olympia Expo, and I had to pull Layne away from tons of fans to visit with me this afternoon. He's quite a popular guy. You have some amazing credentials both as a competitor and as an expert in nutrition. Can you share with us how you came to be involved with Scivation and why you were motivated to do that?
Well, I first got involved with Scivation in 2004, and I was on the message boards back then, and they sent me, I knew the owner of Bulk Nutrition, and they kind of sponsored me a little bit, and they said, I asked them, I was like, do you have any product I could buy off you that you're trying to get rid of? That I was a broke college student. Can you send me some stuff? He's like, oh yeah, like here, just pay me for the shipping. He's like, I'm sending you some new stuff in there. Try it out. It's a good company coming out. And it was Scivation. It was some of their products. And I really liked them. And I wrote a review online. And Scivation contacted me. They liked my review. They said, hey, would you like to come out and work for the Olympia with us? Well, I couldn't jump at that fast enough, So, I got together with them and been with them ever since. And that was right when I had started my PhD. And, I got to watch the company grow as I grew as a scientist and a bodybuilder. And it really was very cool, to be sponsored by a company that cares about science, that cares about research and that sort of thing, and but also cares about the practical application of that research. So a lot of people always ask me, what's more important, the research or practical application? I always say they're both important because, let's take an architect, right? If an architect takes mathematics and engineering and all these different classes. Now, could you just take mathematics and engineering in these classes and go out and draw up a building? No. Now, can an artist copy down a blueprint and republish that? Well, yes, but they can only do it, they can't. But if you ask them to build something from scratch, they couldn't do it. So that's why it's important to have both. You need the experience and you need the research as well. And that's what I love about Scivation, is they're about research, about hardcore training as well.
Can you tell us how Scivation's products may differ from others in the industry with that scientific background that you mentioned and the knowledge that you have?
Well, one of the things I can tell you for sure from, I was a sponsored athlete till 2011, and then from there I started being a consultant for them. And one of the things I can tell you that when I started getting into meetings with the people running the company was, they basically would say, look, if something does, first off, take cost off the table. Let's find something that works, all right, and then let's worry about cost, all right? The other thing was, look, if it doesn't work, we don't want any gimmicks, all right? If it doesn't work, get it out, okay? And one of the things I really respect about them is, science isn't always black and white. So we've had disagreements on what may or may not work, and they've always let me have my opinion. They've never tried to censor me or anything like that, even when I disagreed with them. And I think that's a sign of a confident company who believes in their products. So I think that really makes them different in that they don't try to indoctrinate you. You know what I mean? It's not, this is the only way. It's, look, this is what we have based on research, and we really want to make a product that works. A lot of people are coming out with, our BCA product is 2-to-1-to-1 leucine, isoleucine, valine. And a lot of people will say, well, leucine is the important amino acid. Why not do 4-to-1-to-1 or 8-to-1-to-1? Well, the research done showing results is with 2-to-1-to-1. These other formulas haven't been studied, right? And further, one of the reasons that they use it in that formula is because that's the formula, that is the rate at which the body oxidizes them in a 2-to-1-to-1 ratio. So, maybe some of these other products may have some merit, but they haven't been studied. So, if it came out that they were better, I'm sure Scivation would consider changing their formula. But until then, we're going to go with what is based on research.
So you've heard it here, research-based, no gimmicks, proven products. Layne, can you tell us how people can reach you if they want to contact you, your website?
Sure, yeah, my website, www.biolayne.com, BIOLAYNE, and also I have a Facebook fan page, facebook.com/Layne Norton, Twitter, my handle is BioLayne, Instagram, my handle is BioLayne, and YouTube, my handle is BioLayne. So somewhere on social media, you'll find me.
Okay, people, there's no excuse. That's easy enough to find, and it's worth your time, too. Thank you so much, Layne, for your time and your expertise. It's been a pleasure. Coming to you from the Scivation booth at the Olympia Expo with Layne Norton, this is Tammi Bradford with Lone Star Distribution.